What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a 2022 ladder prediction tier list video. Now in this video I won't be going in depth, and it'll just be a roughly where I think everyone will finish. So the first team, we had the Sharks. Now they weren't impressive last night against the Broncos, but I still think they have the star power to get to the top 4. Next team is the Cowboys. I think 9th to 12th is fitting. They're playing pretty good right now, but I don't think their form will stay for the rest of the season. Next is the Warriors, and I'm going to put them 9th to 12th as well. They're playing awful right now with their 70-10 loss to the Storm last week, but they get more games in New Zealand later in the season, so I think they'll do good at the end of the season around that point. Next team, Panthers, and it's a pretty no-brainer. Only team that look good right now. Next is Broncos, and I'm going to put them 9th to 12th as well. I think they got enough players like Adam Reynolds, Kurt Capewell, Tony Staggs to pull off a couple of wins. Next team is the Eels. 2 to 4 is fitting for them. No one predicts them to be out of the top 4, with only top 3 teams looking half decent. Next is the Roosters. I put them in 5 to 8. I think they're not playing well right now with their loss to the Dragons, but I think they have enough power to make a comeback later on in the season. Next is the Seagulls. Just like the Roosters, I think when Tom Trbojevic gets back, I think they'll start doing really well. Next is the Bulldogs, and I'm going to put them 13th to 15th. They're currently last, but I think with the players they have, they could go on a little run towards the end of the season like they always do. Next, Melbourne Storm. It's a pretty no-brainer. One of the only top 3 teams that look good right now. Next, we have the Canberra Raiders, and I'm going to put them in last. I have not been impressed whatsoever with them for the start of the season, and I don't think they can pull off any sort of miracle to get out of last place. Next is the Dragons. I'm going to put them in 9th to 12th. Everyone predicted them to be in the top 8. I never believed into the hype, and I think it's showing. They had an impressive win last week against the Roosters, but I just don't think they'll do that good. Next team is the West Tigers. They're a really hard team to predict, probably the hardest team. They went 0-5 to the start of the season, and now all of a sudden they got 2 1-point wins against top teams, so I really don't know where to put them. Next is the Knights, and just like the Raiders, they have not been good at all. I think 15th will where they'll place. Next is the Titans. I think they're going to make the top 8, but they're not going to, just like last year, they're going to lose in the first round to probably the Roosters again. And last, Rabbitohs. Just like Roosters and Titans and Seagulls, they're not playing well, but I think they'll go on runs to get into the top 8. And that's my prediction. If you guys like the video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.